They've all got OnlyFans accounts now.
Dead ass.
Yeah,
strippers have to work from home now. OnlyFans. Logan.
Yo, this bitch.
Wait, what is
this bitch on my IG really was trying to charge $20 a month for her OnlyFans. I was like, you were bugged out.
There was chicks. I've seen so many people making fun because they was like, y'all out here selling nudes, like full body nudes for $20. Like even when I was doing that back in the day, it was like $40, and my face wasn't even in it. Now y'all got
straight up bitches will be like, yo, I'll give you my full fucking video catalog for $20. And you be like, bro, what?
Just
like,
access to it. Bro.
Yeah, because they just be so fucking pressed for money in that moment.
Yep.
Where they'll be like, oh, I'll do a sale. And you like, bro, what?
Yeah, and then it's like, yo, like, especially if there's a download button, like, bro, I got your whole catalog. Sleaze.
Like, you sell all this shit.
Yeah, nah. And then when you know what's nuts is I didn't even know what OnlyFans was. They was talking about the leak and everything, and I was like, what is that? I was like, I'm thinking this a completely other.
Yeah, by the time I got to it, it was too late, and I'm usually like on it with that shit.
You niggas is dirty. I think we're recording now, right?
You guys are listening to the. I don't really have an answer. I don't ever have an answer.
That's how these bitches get pregnant. I've had regrets in my life. So what I'm gonna say, because I don't want to use it against me later. After this, I'm never gonna explain whether or not I'm reckless. All right, yeah, let's go. Here we go. It's coming, baby. I feel it. I feel it. It's building up, man. Oh yeah. No, I'm playing. Let me stop. Yo, this is Lights the Bear podcast. Your hub for medicinal masculinity. For women by men. He is.
Shit, I don't even know who I am anymore.
Nigga, shut up. This nigga had a whole identity crisis.
Jobo, and he is
Teddy Wren, man. We have our family guest. I assume he's gonna be on 89,000 different episodes of this at some point. Our guy. Do you really have a name change or nah? Do I just call you Brooklyn?
Yeah. Come on.
Quick question also. Did you used to have something else besides Brooklyn in your name? Like Brooklyn
Low.
All right. That's what I thought. I was like, damn, I could have swore his name wasn't just Brooklyn before. But all right, yeah, yo. It has been a week. It's been a while since we have been back. But there really wasn't much going on other than fucking coronavirus. It's just so much, and we got tired of talking about that shit.
tired.
Closing time. Yeah, so we got tired of that. But now this week, man, seeing what celebrities are doing to keep us entertained, seeing the results of this basically, probably about a month later.
Yeah.
Seeing that we still here, seeing that it's like, wow, what do we do with the time? Hopefully, people are doing plenty of productive things with the time. But
I've been writing my ass off, man.
Man, shit, I need to because I got a lot of spit. And I just been like, I don't know, man. I just been feeling so lonesome in this time that it's just like, damn.
I think that's good, though.
It would be good, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, listen, man. Tekashi came out of jail, which is like, what? We done had a million IG battles. I know we can't wait to talk about that shit because who knew that this was about to get set up like boxing every night?
Yeah, straight up.
I can't wait to get into that shit. It was. I'm not gonna lie, those kept me going for the majority of the week. They were filling up my heart depending on who the hell they were. Last night was a just major ass disappointment, and I was like, I knew it was gonna be, but why? Even the way it ended was like, nigga, you just spared this nigga more humiliation by just turning this shit off. What else we got real quick so we can like go over it? Because I know we're going to talk about these battles like a motherfucker.
Shit, what else? Nothing. I don't think there's much happening, bro.
I can't believe. I mean, there's stuff happening. Let's be real. Fucking
ain't shit.
Nothing's interesting anymore with the coronavirus shit, man. Nothing. I can't even believe that people fucking, I can't believe that people even still are kind of like, I thought nobody would start calling it COVID-19, and then that caught on somehow. And I was
because that's the proper term for it.
Man, fuck that shit. Coronavirus. All right, fuck it, man. Let's talk about these battles then, man. Shoot, because what was the first one of the week, man? It wasn't the Neo. Was it the Dream and the Sean Garrett?
That wasn't the first battle. I think that was the
Not
first
the first one
real
ever.
like.
That was like the one that started.
Yeah.
The first one was, I think it was Swiss Beats versus Timberland. Like a long time ago. Though.
Yeah. And then now they're working together to, pretty much bring these battles.
Now, Swiss and Tim went at it like 2 weeks ago.
No, but they did it before too.
Yeah, they did it before.
Shit like a year ago.
But as far as like IG Live and shit, like
it was on IG Live.
The quarantine shit.
Yeah, back then, yeah. But it just restarted back up once they did it again.
Yeah.
Which is nuts. You got to think about the iconography you got to have.
Yeah.
To literally sit there, do that once already, and then do it again, and it be just as, if not more, popping.
I think they did just production, like fresh beats.
Before it was just beats. Yeah. This time they kind of like, it was the whole songs thing. It was the hits thing. It was the...
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So, thank goodness for this nigga sending me the links to half of these shits, because I'd be like, man, where I find this shit at? Plus, I've been sitting over here basically, I've been babysitting all week. You know what I'm saying? So, I
think it's so funny how like all of these celebrities that are so looked up to be so fucking trash when it comes to technology.
Yep.
Like all of them got that one nigga in the room. Like, hold on, he sent a request. How I add him? What?
These niggas like, I ain't grow up in this age, dog. I'm just trying to keep up. What the fuck was I about to say? I think I'm never there at the start. I'm always there. I come in at maybe the earliest I think I've been at is like this maybe third or fourth fucking song or some shit like that. But the Dream and Sean Garrett one was the first one that I had, which Sean Garrett was annoying me. I was like, all these faces and you acting like and all this other shit. I was like, dog, like you're so corny, dog.
Like, he bounced back hard though, which is crazy. Cause those first 4 rounds, I was like,
get to watch the whole thing, yo. I was so pissed.
Yo, like, huh?
Do you remember what he played?
I don't even know, but I know he threw some new shit in there.
Yeah, I remember.
And niggas was like, bro, we don't want that.
Some new shit because I know there's 37,000 fans out there right now listening to this and that. And I'm trying to see what the first thing he played was. Actually.
Oh, he did play this.
Yeah, but this wasn't the first thing he played. Was it?
No, I don't think so.
Nah, I remember watching it, and this was not the first thing he played. But I was like, yo, why you acting like fucking that was like the hardest hit? Like, that was not really that big of a hit. Psst. Psst. Yo. When niggas got a gorilla shoot the podcast, everything be going on. Where the library at, man? I miss the library.
Yeah, I don't remember what he started off with.
I don't either.
I know he was doing a lot of talking, and niggas was like, bro, shut up.
Yo, this nigga The Dream said he owns all Sean Garrett's publishing after the producer battle. Yeah.
Niggas started playing golf.
Who won that? Who did they say won that?
Shit, I think niggas said Garrett won it.
Yeah?
Yeah. But that's why I said, the way he started off was rough.
Yeah.
But, he actually bounced back because he really locked in. Once he realized, all right, let me sober up. He claimed he wasn't high. But that nigga was
on something.
That nigga was high as fuck. But once he, drunk some water and actually, fucking...
At least 80 milligrams or something.
Something.
80 milligrams.
Something. And once he actually, balances himself out and really locked in and just started fucking... Yeah, he was busting ass.
Yeah, no, in that battle, man. Yeah, I think I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but every time they say who's gonna be in there, who do I think will win first? And I knew that Garrett versus The Dream would be close, but stylistically, The Dream is part of what created a huge amount of style for the industry and being able to make a certain type of single. But Garrett's diversity, as far as you might not be able to tell if he even... Garrett doesn't have a specific, I know that Garrett wrote this song sound. Dream does.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that it's completely, oh man, if somebody sings a Dream song, it's him. But there's a flavor, which he did on purpose.
A couple joints Sean played, I was like,
Yup. Like when he did the thing is also he was playing parts that was like, nigga, like, did you write the rap verse or something? Like the way he was like, is like, or are you just letting us know like, yes, you wrote Destiny Child Soldier?
I think he had a Nelly one in there.
And some shit you forgot. Like some shit you had to remind you. Like this. I was like, damn, I do remember.
I know I got hype every time somebody put something with T.I. on there. I was like, man, niggas be acting like my nigga Tip. like, yo, cause that nigga, he'll just get on some shit, and it's really not about the bars with Tip. It's all about a vibe and a flavor. But yeah, Soldier's definitely like probably one of my top 10 Destiny Child songs ever. Like that shit is just, that.
Man, the one thing you realize about these fucking battles too is how fucking spoiled Beyonce is.
Beyonce is the thing is, both of them niggas been on her payroll under exclusivity. So like, cause the Dream was talking about that a couple years ago, where basically her and Jay-Z would basically hire him out for like 3 to 4 months at a time, and he can't work with nobody else but them. Now they could either ask him, they could not talk to him that whole time, or he could be working his ass off. Or they cannot talk to him for a month and then come back and say
the bread is guaranteed.
But the bread is guaranteed. He gets paid up front for that shit. Nigga, but you can't go do shit else but give us juice when we call you. And so Sean Garrett was on the same thing. And I think he said that, people talk about like I replaced Sean Garrett. So that's why this battle was a thing, because both of them were pretty much the main thing keeping Beyonce afloat for like a good 2-3 years. Yeah. Like just straight up like, most of the big singles that came from them, like when they did Love on Top and shit, like what?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know you wrote this.
Yeah.
like you think some of these guys who had like the weaker voices, like Sean Garrett's voice is pretty weak, and so is the Dream. Like when the Dream played Holy Grail, the Jay-Z song. And he was like, I'm about to play the demo version before anybody touched it. And I was like, what the fuck does he even sound like singing this shit with his voice? Yeah. And then I realized, of course, it was like, okay, you needed hella auto-tune to pull it off. Yeah. But you were able to do the conviction. So, okay, cool. But just hearing that, I really appreciated that moment, because it just lets you know, like, sometimes it's really not about the talent.
It also gives the common person an idea of the process. Yeah. Like, it wasn't just Justin Timberlake walking in that bitch like, hey, I have my notebook ready. Yeah. You feel me? Like, there was a process to that shit.
People don't think that. They don't think like, I suck at singing, so I can work hard to still be able to get out there like that. They think I suck at singing, I'll never be able to become the artist, which is also untrue. They just think, oh, well, if I'm not able to do it the way that I've always heard people do it, then I can't do it. Like, they don't want me. But it's like, Dream's pretty rich, so like, just accept where your place is supposed to be at, and then just work hard at.
I say that publishing is a different bag.
Nigga, Dream did a partial sell. The thing is, when people talked about him selling his publishing for like $4 million, and Cass was like, that's it? Or like $20 million. It was some shit like that. And they was like, that's it? That's all you sold it for? And it was like, one, it was only a partial sale, so it wasn't controlling interest. And then two, it was for a limited time, so it was only for like 3 or 4 years. So yeah, like you said, that publishing is just what it is. And when you're talking about you're doing so well, you're on, Beyonce. First of all, like, when fucking 50 Shades of Grey came out, they used Dangerously in Love as, a rendition of it. Mm-hmm. As, part of the fucking trailer. You think whoever wrote that shit didn't get paid like a motherfucker off of that movie promo from a song that had already been like 10 years fucking old? Like, that publishing bag is a bag.
Shit's crazy.
It's a bag. That's why people like Taylor Swift, like, I'm going to go in and I'm going to re-sing all of my old songs. Which is nuts, just so I can own them. And it's like, how does that even work? Because you ain't about to sound like old you. You ain't about to sound like 15-year-old Taylor. How does that even work when it comes to owning publishing? Usually I would know the answers to this shit, but apparently I don't today. Oh, no, I was looking at the elastic on your microphone is like not on the bottom of the
thing. Yeah, right here.
And it's been bugging me this whole time, and I'm like, how the fuck is that not there? My bad. It got stupid quiet. Y'all niggas was like,
yeah, cause thought you seen a ghost, nigga. So let's get down to it. Who you got winning?
I mean, with the Dreaming of Sean Garrett, I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I only got to watch the beginning. So I really don't know what else. Like you said, I was still watching Sean when he was fucking drunk and high and shit. So I never got to the point where Sean was really out here throwing the punches for real. So I gotta rely on y'all for that one.
Yeah, I definitely give it to Garrett.
What about you?
Garrett.
Yeah. All right. Damn.
Which is crazy.
Garrett had
like,
haymakers.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
And that's essentially what a lot of
my man didn't put out no Rihanna.
But a lot of these
the
Dream put out Umbrella.
Yeah, of course
he put out Umbrella.
That's it. Rude Boy.
Fucking
he did Rude Boy. He didn't pull out Rude Boy.
He put out Shiny Suit Theory. Like that was supposed to.
So he put out what?
Shiny Suit Theory.
Shiny Suit Theory.
Yeah, J Electronica shit.
Man, nobody want that shit. Come on, bro. You got more in the bag than that.
This is late in the round when Garrett started punching his head off too.
Yeah,
he pulled that out like that was supposed to be some like Exodia card or some shit. Like,
yo,
no.
yo, me and you gotta talk. My guy, when you be using references, I'm like, man, this guy get along.
Yeah, so I like, yo,
he
like
pulled it out like the Exodia card.
Joe got the ladder, nigga think he Jeff Hardy and shit.
Yeah. All right. So what was Sean Garrett pulling up by the end?
First of all, off rip.
Ooh.
My nigga Run It. Was it Run It? No.
He definitely did do Run It.
What's the other shit, yo? With Joel Santana.
That's Run It.
Yeah, Run It.
That's Run It?
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Are you talking about fucking Give Me That?
Give me that.
Yo, when that nigga put out Give Me That, I was like,
both of those songs got.
He started with
Santana.
Yeah. Like flexing on you.
Young boy just turned 16 and I got 6 foes and hot bikes that I got.
After that, it started getting nasty.
And yo, it's always great when you haven't heard that shit in a minute, and that beat come on. You just like, oh my god!
Actually, Give Me That had Wayne on it for the remix.
Yeah, I'm caught harder than a mother boy.
I ain't even studying, but I can take your summer off in my chest.
My nigga.
Got him riding in the car, me and my
a time, my nigga.
Give it till you get served.
Yeah, once someone pulled that shit out, yo, I'm telling you, once he drunk that water and really just leveled out,
that water brought my guy back.
I was like, all right.
Yo, all right.
Because the Dream was playing golf and shit when it started. Like, he wasn't even taking that shit.
He's like, yo, it is what it is. But you know what? I think a lot of people took that battle because of the way, like, that battle was like fucking 2 hours and it was long as fuck. For no fucking reason. They was trying to play full songs and shit. Yeah. And I think a lot of people took that.
The rules weren't necessarly set at that time either.
That's what I'm saying. They took that and used it as a template.
Yeah. So like niggas was like, all right, don't play the full song.
Yep.
Play a verse and a hook. And it was just mashing. Don't talk for fucking 15 minutes. Like they was just doing a lot of just extra talking.
Yeah, there was a while where like niggas was just like taking their sweet ass time.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, they don't realize like the moment hits harder if you don't say shit. You just drop the song.
Yep.
There was a little bit of animosity before that shit started too.
Was it?
Yeah. Sean Garrett was talking spicy. Well, Dream started it, then Sean was like, he shot back. And started talking crazy. Like,
well, that's the thing is that them niggas have never really been friends. They've always had, especially because of that whole Beyonce, like, oh, they said I took Garrett's spot. Yep. And Garrett was like, what the fuck?
Garrett was hitting niggas, he wasn't even outside, nigga. They wouldn't even let you outside, motherfucker.
Yeah, yo.
He was in the basement, nigga. Had you in the basement.
This nigga with the blonde hair and shit.
Man, I'm waiting on you to chime back in.
Yeah, the blonde hair's a dead giveaway, bro. You do mad drugs.
Yo, looking like Cisco.
Fuck, dead ass.
What is he, like 38 now? 37? Like late 30s, right?
I don't know.
Yo. Garrett? Man, Garrett gotta be
late 30s, right?
Damn near 40. If not early 40s.
About to say, he getting there, right? At least.
Most of these niggas are. Like,
at the time he was popping when we was kids, he was what, late 20s, early 20s?
Sean Garrett came over, he was actually pretty young. Like by the time he wrote Yeah for Usher, he was like,
oh yeah, that's another thing too. He dropped the on his ass.
yeah. By the time he wrote Yeah for Usher, he was like between 17 and 19. So I don't really think he's that old, but he was older than us. Like, yeah, I remember came out when we were, I was like 14. So yeah, he's at least got to be maybe late 30s or some shit. Yeah. But these niggas be doing drugs and all this other shit, so they be looking older than what the fuck they are.
They look like 55, son.
Exactly, man. I'm mad. I can't believe fucking. I don't know. What was the internet say? Did the internet say that Garrett won?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Damn. And then we had Neo and Jonte. And when this nigga, when Jovo hit me and said Neo and Jonte,
that was a beautiful match.
My eyes opened. Like, I was like,
that was a classic. That was a classic.
Because Jonte has been one of my favorite writers, like, for ages. I got at least 100 different Jonte songs. Just him.
Word.
Not even, the stuff that, he wrote for people. And, yeah, man, like Jonte, I've been on Jonte for ages. So the fact that it was one of those things where it was like, yo. And then they worked with a lot of the same people. That's why, like, when they did the whole Stargate thing and Neo was like, and he did the Can't Help But Wait. And he was like, well,
Who did Can't Help But Wait? Jonte?
Yeah, absolutely.
God.
I heard Can't Help But Wait
a year.
Yeah, I heard it a year.
I gotta run that shit back then.
I heard it a year before it ever came out, but it was the Jonte version. So I thought it was gonna be Jonte's song, and then like a year later, it was Trey's song.
Jonte sing too?
Yeah. Shit. That whole little like quiver shit that you hear Trey doing, Jonte do all that shit.
Yeah, see, I probably was too young. I wasn't too hip to Jonte, but I definitely know the joints he did.
I don't think a lot of niggas were, honestly.
He's more behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, Jonte started real young too. Like he wrote Sweet Lady for Tyrese, so that's how long he's been out here.
Yeah,
like Jonte.
He got some Aaliyah ones in the cut.
He's been out here so long because he's been writing since he was like 14, 15 in the industry that literally we wouldn't have like a Usher without Jonte. Usher's whole career has been built up by like 4 different people, and that's Jonte, Jermaine Dupri, and there's like 2 other one other writer and like another producer or something like that. But yeah, first time I ever heard Can't Help But Wait was the Jonte version.
Yo, this is blowing my mind right now. I didn't know this existed. I didn't know there was another version. And this is my shit.
So this is what I was listening to for like a good year. And then out of nowhere, Trey Songz was singing it on fucking 93.7.
Damn, Trey didn't even write it at all either? Shit.
I like the Jonte version better than the Trey version. Because all the theatrics that Trey do sometimes, when you're mad,
that's my guy. That's my boy, man.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
Yeah, listen. I fucks with Trey. I really do fuck with Trey. But listen to like just the nuance.
Yo, this is crazy.
Like all that quiver shit, he got that. So basically, Trey Songz got put on by Jonte's brother, Troy Taylor. Mm-hmm. So when Trey learned to sing and stopped mimicking R. Kelly so much, he was learning from Jonte and Jonte's brother. So that's where he got all this quiver shit from. You hear the difference in much more, but much more. Like all that shit that Trey be doing, because Trey's voice wasn't strong enough. It's smoother.
I was today years old when I found out this shit existed, nigga.
It's smoother, bro. It's smoother.
It's fucking me up because it's really like one of my favorite songs.
You'll hear the real difference when you get to the bridge because, Trey, get it together.
Yeah.
You can do better. Like all that shit. Yeah, Jonte don't got to do all that shit. He sing better. Look. See what you need, so my position, let you catch what you've been missing.
So Jonte wrote this shit. This is from Jonte. The whole idea, the lyrics.
Only difference is that Trey added more ad-libs at the end. But you just heard him deliver that bridge way better than Trey being all dramatic and shit. And I got mad examples of that. I got the real demo of Jonte when he was doing the Mariah Carey songs. Without Jonte, MJB, the Mary J. Blige album, that's not a thing. Her whole resurgence is not a thing. That 2005 album she did. Without Jonte, Mariah Carey's whole, We Belong Together and shit. That's not a thing. That whole project halfway.
He was pulling all them shits out.
That's not a thing.
What you mean not a thing?
As in, like, they don't have career comebacks.
Oh, without Jonte?
Those are the albums that brought Mary J. Blige's career back. That's an album that brought Mariah Carey's career back. Without that, that 2004, 2005 circuit of a lot of the female R&B artists that just like, oh yeah, you've been out here for a while, but now you're back, not a thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when they said that Jonte was coming, I was like, bro, I'm here for it. And like Neo's done a lot of shit too, but it's ugly.
Because I seen like I think it was after during the Sean Garrett and Dream shit, like throughout the day it was being announced and shit, like on the gram. I seen him in the comments. I'm like, who the fuck? He's like, where can I participate? I'm just like, who the fuck is Jonte? This Jonte Austin
nigga, because he's got hits on hits on hits on hits.
And I'm just like, and then seen him in live and shit. The shit he was playing. I'm like, this nigga made this? He made this?
Nigga.
Oh, we got some Aaliyah in the cut? Oh.
Yeah. That's how long he's been out here.
Packing them Neil.
He wrote Sweet Lady when he was 14 years old. That was the first song that he got published.
Nigga, writing that at 14?
What the fuck is you going through? What the fuck is you experiencing, bro?
The other day, I was playing cool, but I can't now, cause I want you.
I was just watching.
See, I'm hooked on how you set style. And I want to talk.
Nigga, I was just spanking.
Thinking about that. I was
fucking playing video games, spanking my beef like every day. Nigga.
And this nigga talking about what?
I
Sweet
never
lady.
really seen your type,
but I must admit
that I kinda like. Which is why when you listen to the words, it's like, aside from the fact that R&B back then really wasn't swearing or being edgy, like you're listening to the words and you're like, oh, it's very simple word choice here. Yeah. It's a 14-year-old nigga. He can't fucking sit here and be like, you excite me in a certain type of this and that. Nah, he could just fucking. And then of course, they found. I think Tyrese was only 17 when he was delivering that song, but.
God damn, you got a 14-year-old nigga write a song for you.
Yeah, like
he's crazy to think about.
Yeah, he's been on. He's been working with Usher, I think, ever since like 8701. So. I mean, that's pretty much Usher.
That's one of my favorite albums.
No, but to be 14 and writing a song like that is fucking bugged out.
Damn, so he did You Got It Bad too?
I can look that up. I think it doesn't sound like something he wouldn't have done. So let's find out. Y'all keep talking while I'm trying to figure this shit out real quick. Cause yeah, Jonte, I wouldn't put it past him, dog. Like I've followed Jonte's career a long time, and
niggas kept saying play irreplaceable.
Neo was good, but you know what? I knew that Neo was gonna hit hard, and he was gonna hold fucking irreplaceable, cause he had to. Like you can't just pull that shit out.
Yeah, you definitely gotta wait.
He did Let Me Love You too, right?
Neo did Let Me Love You, yeah. Basically what happened with Let Me Love You for Neo was he had a bad contract. So basically what happened was when he was under contract for about 4 years with, I think, Arista or Capitol or something like that. Damn, and pretty much they just shelved him because
it's like hearing Koch or some shit.
Yeah, because he didn't do You Got It Bad. That was mostly Jermaine Dupri and B. Cox. Brian Michael Cox was one of the producers that I forgot to mention. These guys are like the reason why we even have a fucking Usher. And so yeah, basically that company screwed Neo. And so he was like, look, can I just get out of my contract? Like, y'all niggas ain't did shit with me in like 4 years. My manager's green as fuck, so he don't really know how to help me in this situation, all this other shit. And so they was like, yeah, you can get out, but we keeping everything you wrote since you've been signed with us. Who we got? Stevie Wonder? What is that? What is that?
Pharrell got it. Easy.
Kanye and Pharrell, bro. That's gonna. When is that?
Nah, he's saying just pointing it out in the
universe. I was about to say.
That shit will break Instagram.
That might do it. That might do it.
Talk about like you gotta.
You're talking about gods of production.
I'm not even swiping out the text niggas.
Yo, dead ass. Dead ass. Just straight up, just watching it, taking notes, and then going, let's talk about this.
Catching that shit for niggas even join the live. Like,
yeah, exactly. But yeah, long story short, bro, so basically.
Fucking 7:56, like.
Right? Because you know Kanye about to be doing some wild shit. About to have his kids in the background and shit, fucking in church garb and shit.
Me and this nigga Ben was talking about that earlier, like who could go against Pharrell. Then we thought about it, he was like, not really much, not even Scott. Maybe Scott would be the most equal matchup.
I think it's a tight, small handful. I'll say that.
Very small.
But yeah, long story short, Neo basically they kept everything, and then when that nigga left, they sold off all the songs to other people. So like, there's mad songs with Neo's songs like voice in the background and shit because of the fact that like they just sold them off, and that's why you got like, you know, That Girl by Marcus Houston. Like all he did was re-sing the mains and do some ad libs, but it's Neo all in the background. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah. Same thing with Let Me Love You, but he re-recorded everything and different shit like that. So that's how Neo has so many like ridiculous hits, other than the fact that of course he became Neo and big. I think he still had points legally on Let Me Love You though, so that's how he also got like hella money on that shit.
So Neo wrote Let Me Love You and Scott Storch produced the beat?
Yes. All right. Yeah. Back then Neo pretty much worked with like Stargate a shit ton, and then Scott Storch was all over the fucking place. Which brings you to the, you know, that's why like when they said Scott Storch and Scott was originally supposed to go against T-Pain, right? Yeah. And so a lot of people don't know what T-Pain has done, but like as a songwriter and producer, like it would have been good to find out. But then once they said him versus Manny Fresh, I was disappointed. Cause I was like, Manny Fresh has pretty much been a house ass producer for fucking one small region.
And that's what cost him.
One label.
He's gonna stay in that Cash Money folder.
Yeah. So every time he pulled out anything, it was like Wheezy, Juvenile, T.I., which okay, that's not Cash Money, but it was like, dog, you basically got like 4 to 6 states on lock.
Yeah, like my brother, you backing out Project Bitch. Like
and that's what I said too. I was like, yo, like the fact that Storch could fucking touch so many.
That diversity is disgusting.
Yeah, he was super diverse. And then you fucking Manny Fresh, like, I mean, to niggas down south, I mean, I'm pretty sure his shit was hitting.
He's a legend, yeah.
You feel me? But like, nah, like if you talking about just like, if you talking about fucking 200,000 people on this stream who fucking probably don't know a lick of certain shit. You feel me? Because like a lot of niggas in like my football chat was like, "What's this song?" And I'm like, I'm a fucking huge Hot Boys fan. Yeah. You feel me? So I knew a lot of this shit.
But that's only down south. Like,
yeah, but that's like, south. Yeah, but like, exactly. So if you're not looking for that type of shit, you're not gonna know what it is.
Exactly. And then like, so when they said Scott Storch, I'm like, niggas don't even. First of all, I ain't never heard Manny Fresh do one R&B song. Scott Storch has a fucking hand as fucking deep plethora in rap as it does in R&B.
And then that's why Manny tried to make it like hip hop, like just pure hip hop. But I'm like, no, nigga, like, but that's cause he knew that he couldn't fucking.
This nigga Scott,
he couldn't live up to that.
Was out like the final Flash, my nigga. He just one hand on each side, like, how much you want though? How much you want? And like you said, Manny was trying to make it hip hop, but one thing I didn't like is a lot of Manny shit has never sounded clean. It was like a certain thing of like, it's like every nigga who did his shit other than T.I. never got their shit mastered. Because every song he played, it was hard to even understand it. The moment Scott Storch played a fucking song, not only did you know the song pretty much, clarity, but it was clear than a motherfucker that you could hear it. And I was, I was at Panda's house at this time. And, Panda's from fucking Vermont. So there ain't no hip hop stations and shit like that up there. If it don't make it to pop radio, you ain't never fucking heard it. Yeah. So I was like, oh, you ever heard this song? So it got to the point where it's like you just tune out when Manny Fresh was playing. And then I was like, all right.
Just waiting for Scott. Like, all right, cool, next.
So I'm explaining it to her why this is happening and how it's happening. And then I'm like for instance, you ever heard I Like My Top? lay back.
Yeah, I was like, that's one smart move. Finally.
Yeah, and I was like, you ever heard that? She was like, no, because that would never make it to pop radio. That was only on hip hop. I said, but have you ever heard big shit popping, little shit dropping? Yeah, I heard that before because it made it to pop radio. And damn near every song that Scott played was on every chart.
Bro, Justin Timberlake.
Yo, pulled out the Justin Timberlake. Niggas lost their minds.
Sean Paul, Beyonce.
Yo. Hold up, but I got a question.
50 Cent.
Because Storch played a couple of beats where he said he collabed with people on.
Don't matter.
Does that, you think that, you don't think that deducts points?
You know why? No, because you know what? Because if that's the case, then most of the singers that we fucking, or the songwriters that we just heard wouldn't fucking count. Because whereas Jonte might have wrote all of I Can't Help But Wait, that doesn't mean that he wrote all of another song or all of another one.
Okay.
You know, that's part of that's par for the industry. Like, ain't no way Sean Garrett wrote in entirety some of the songs that nigga was playing. Fuck out of here.
If I put a fucking whistle in that bitch, I could play that shit.
And hopefully you did more than just that on the song. But you got a point. Like, even if Sean Garrett just did the hook for Soulja, then that would be enough because that's one of the most important parts of the song.
Right.
However, when you listen to how the verses are sung in that song, you know he did a lot more than that. You know, if anything, I believe he wrote the verses before I would believe he wrote the hook.
Probably.
Because that's his style. Like, that's how I learned how to write songs, is I listened to songwriters, Jackie Boys, Sean Garrett, Jonte Austin. Like, I listened to these guys and watched and paid attention to I listened to the writers and I was using like LimeWire and shit like that, finding like demos and shit and finding early songs before they got released and shit like that. And I listened to the writers and how they were writing and whatever, finding, oh, this is a hit song, and then finding the Jackie Boys singing it because that was the demo for it or all that shit. And then actually listening to like their voices, like, oh, who's this new artist? And it's like, it's a guy who's trying to be an artist, but he's also been writing hella hits for, all these other people. So, like, if I ever pulled out my old iPod, you would just see, like, at least 50 different people that were just writers who were just trying to drop, like, EPs and mixtapes, trying to get on. But in that meantime, they were selling hits like a motherfucker. And you would just hear the difference between what was a mainstream artist's voice and, what was a writer's voice, like the qualities and traits that they were looking for, in them. And that was part of how I studied the fucking industry. So, when you have these names like Scott Storch and Jonte and Neo, and they're doing these battles, like, you're in my wheelhouse of, like, yes. And yeah, I mean, when you looked at Scott Storch, like, that nigga literally ended the battle early by just cutting it the fuck off. Just because, like, it was getting embarrassing by Manny. Like, it was like at least 6-7 tracks back to back was like, bruh, oh, Manny's on, I'm gonna go take my shit so I can come back when Scott plays what he plays.
I was about to say, they gave Manny Go DJ. What the fuck did Scott play first? Anybody know? Some Jay-Z shit, right?
I came in on like song 3 or 4, so.
Yeah, because Manny started with Go DJ.
Which is like, dog, you should have held the fuck out of that.
Yep, absolutely.
Like, I was like, man, because you didn't do Fireman, so you should have held the fuck out of that.
And it wasn't helping anymore. Like, it sounded like this nigga was connected to a fucking Bluetooth speaker. So his shit wasn't like...
You couldn't hear none of his shit. And then the thing is, he was doing the little drops, talking shit, and this
like
just in on the news reports.
Like you playing that shit over the phone, my nigga. Like,
Scott Storch was found dead after a beat battle with Manny Fresh, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, nigga... Stop. You're like a nigga who got punched in the face 6 times and you're still talking shit on the ground. And you're just, I was like, yo, come on, dog. This is embarrassing. Like, I stopped watching.
Yeah. And he said at the beginning, too, that he didn't even prepare, like, beats. Like, you should have fucking prepared. You fucking made them skits and shit, but you didn't even...
Exactly. Like,
because it got to a point where you could tell he was just thinking of shit, just like, all right, what else I got?
You see what's been going on, nigga. You should be fully prepared, nigga. You should know what the fuck is going on.
Exactly.
Like Swizz Beatz is setting up these fights, my nigga. Like, you should know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, this nigga just calling niggas like, yeah, who want to be... who's it, man? Yeah, nah, that got ugly. That got embarrassing. I was getting frustrated.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit.
I had the Bluetooth on my system. I was really frustrated.
That shit kind of fucking with some niggas' egos. You could peep because Manny got emotional at one point in time. Like
he just got emotional, almost like quiet. He was just like.
Yeah, because they don't really compare. They don't compare themselves, on the daily. They make they work for whoever want to work,
and they get to be friends too.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
So now when you actually putting shit like against each other, like nigga, like you, okay, like you start realizing like shit.
That nigga Manny probably cried that nigga himself to sleep, my nigga. Like,
yo, man, because you know what it is. Manny has more of a name than he does,
where he at?
A fame. Like, you know what I mean, like. Whereas like Scott Storch, just like it was literally like a straight 10 rounds, damn near from the beginning, where it was just like, Manny would play some shit, he'd be with his arms up and bang, 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 finger guns, and then try to like liven it up, and then Scott be like, yeah, that's pretty cool, Manny, this and that, yada yada. But anyway, bow. Yep. Oh, you know this song? Oh, it's a guarantee, all I need is a little bit. Okay, cool. Here goes some fucking...
And then that nigga was fucking playing when he fucking did Cry Me a River, and he was playing the keys with
it. I was like, first of all...
Oh my God.
Because he was like, Timbaland didn't do Cry Me a River? And then you look in the comments and Timbaland like, play that shit, homie. And you like, nigga. Like, come on, son.
Yo,
stop it.
Yo, not only did he play the keys... This nigga remade the fucking, like, he added shit onto the beat. like he added keys. Like, nigga basically remade the beat on the spot. Nigga.
Because it was like, yo, and the thing is, it was like every time he dropped it, it wasn't just a song that you knew or that you vibed with, but it was like a hit. Like, this shit
She was heavy, nigga.
Was at least a season of radio play. Like, every time he did it. Yes. Didn't matter who it was. He fucking, even when he dropped the Beyonce shit, you like, come on, stop.
Candy Shop.
Yo, did the 50 Cent, and then you see fucking This Is 50 in the comments talking about, hey, and then 50 Cent come in 5 minutes later, yo, I'm late, what's up? Like, nigga, come on, dog. Like, stop it. Yo, come on, dog. Like, just to read the comments is a spectacle on these shits.
Yeah, it really is.
Just to see all the people that's in it, I was like, yo, and she was like, I was like, yo, there's so many celebrities. I'm like, and I'm just naming celebrities. Like, I'm like, I know you know this nigga, and this nigga, and this nigga. Don't you listen to this nigga? This nigga here, this nigga here, this nigga here, this radio station here, this nigga. Man. The industry was in the shit. And I was just like, yo, this is...
They almost had 20,000 views in it.
Yeah.
In like minutes.
I was like, yo, you can tell these are building and building and
building.
This
nigga Drake got on live with fucking Tory Lanez. And they broke the record. I think they got like 350,000.
Doing what?
Nigga, just talking.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like, nigga, that nigga got Drake to hop on and that shit. Like, it's crazy when you're actually looking at the number and, like,
they just keep going.
If somebody, so, like, for instance, so if Tory Lanez is on there talking and he's at, like, 150,000 and this nigga Drake logged in and that shit just said, boop, 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 boop. Like, it's crazy. Cause like word of mouth just that fucking quick.
Yeah.
You feel me? Niggas like, wait, Jake is on? Yeah. And you feel me? Like, yo, it's like crazy. When you watch a movie and
you see like one person text something and then it goes and it's just like that's really how fast that shit happens. Like like the movie can't even depict how it really happens and how fast that shit happens.
Shit is bugged out.
I didn't really watch the Tory Lanez French one because Tory Lanez only appeals to me a little bit and French has never really appealed to me. I get it. He's got hits. He got some slaps. But, Yeah,
French won that.
So does Prince. And I don't listen to Prince like I listen to Michael Jackson. So that's
but the thing about French, though, niggas slapped on the fact that, you feel me? Like, I get it. Tory's an overall artist. And I will say he's a better overall artist than French. But if you talk about hit for hit, ain't no way.
That's what I thought he was doing. I thought they was going original for original. Like, just French songs against Tory shit. Yeah. Like, see who's a better artist.
Yeah. I didn't know... or even just who has more hits. I don't think I need to know who's a better artist in any capacity because that's an easy figure out. I don't need.
That's what I said. Niggas are saying French. I'm like, you bug.
Yeah, he's definitely not a better artist than Tory.
Niggas started playing like shit that niggas was in a parties going crazy to. I'm like, okay, I see what we doing. Never mind. Yeah. Fuck it, Tory, he's out of here. Pack him up.
I didn't notice that French had that much or that many. That hits, like I didn't get to watch it, so I was like, maybe I would have been pleasantly surprised. I should have gave it a more honest shot.
You got Tory up out of here, bro. Like, back to back.
And you know how Tory is. Like Tory cocky, so he don't.
Bro, he started sweating, my nigga. Like you can see him in the.
It was just
like, hold on, I got you right now. Then play some new shit. Like,
yo, all of these niggas was like, yo, let me try to use it as a moment for play, like promo. Like, this ain't the time for the promo, my nigga. You want something new?
I play
fucking, it better be hard as fuck, and it better be like the first 3 songs you play. Otherwise, get the fuck out of here. Cause that shit is killing the momentum.
The French didn't even play the Coke Boy anthem. Like,
damn, and that's like what got him on.
He beat him.
French got that many hits.
Yeah, French got.
And I just haven't noticed. Is it just like a shit ton of songs with features?
Hits and like memorable features.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, mixtape shit.
Yo, he dropped that I forgot about. Oh, when he did Unforgettable. When he dropped Unforgettable, I was like, alright.
Oh yeah.
And he dropped something else too.
Yeah, that song was
oh shit, what did he drop?
Kodak?
That song featuring French. Unforgettable, the song featuring French. Because that nigga certainly was not that nigga put a verse on it and was like, but can I buy it from you?
There was a track that he dropped that I realized that it was his song and he wasn't the feature on it. And I was like, oh shit.
What's up with that?
I'm trying to remember. It's an older song though. And I was just like, oh shit.
It's an original joint?
Yeah.
And it's featuring somebody?
I think it was, I want to say Ross, but I don't want to be wrong.
Pop That?
Nah, I know Pop That was his.
Pop that.
Or was it Marble Floors?
Yo.
I don't think it was Marvel Floors.
You got some good memory, nigga.
But yeah, that nigga, yeah.
That's
that
how I
nigga
know
got
you
hits
was dealing with stress.
Nah. My shit
Niggas will be like, I smoke a lot of weed, but stress will take your ass out, nigga. We out here. Stress will make your ass forget your middle name. Nigga, you don't know.
I'm trying to remember what it was, but he dropped it, and I was like, oh shit. But yeah, he got hits, man. Niggas, you know, like he's not the most...
Today's Thursday, so we on the 4th one.
Yeah.
What's supposed to be today? You said it was supposed to be Ryan Tedder and fucking.
That nigga was on.
Hold
up, I'm about to look for it.
Benny Blanco.
Benny Blanco.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that one to be interested because those guys have been out here. But the thing is, there's gonna be. The thing is also because we only know them vaguely, the amount of education we're gonna get from watching these guys is gonna be, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like, yo, what? But I do know those guys have been out here.
We had 4 battles so far. 1.
Who the hell was the 4th one?
So Dream vs. Garrett.
Yep.
Neil vs. Johnson.
Yep. Oh yeah, T-Pain versus
Storch vs. Manny.
Yeah. Okay. It started Sunday. You right? Because I was out here fucking moving hella shit.
And you got T-Pain versus Lil Jon Saturday.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Man, why's that gotta be on a Saturday? I don't know why I'm acting like I got some shit to do. So, like, yo, I'm here for that one though. Oh my goodness, yo, I be like wanting to almost like do like I'm like, yo, is there a way to do a conference call while we watch these shits? Like you're like it's impossible, but like. It's not. I be so mad. I be like, yo, can I talk to these niggas while this shit is happening? Like, there's nobody to talk to right now. Like, is this what niggas feel like when they watch sports? like this is bullshit.
Nah, I mean, it depends. Sports you can watch with your homies.
No, but you get what I mean. Like I'm sitting there with a baby and this chick just like. like trying to just vibe and stuff. I mean, luckily he's like, baby been cool. He'll just be looking at me the whole time, vibing, about ready to go to sleep and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And I'll just be talking to his ass like, see, let me tell you right now, Manny getting knocked the fuck out. And he don't even know he getting knocked the fuck out right now. Because he just sitting there looking at me like just fucking smiling and shit. And I'm like, look, I don't need you trying to make me fall in love right now. I'm watching this nigga Scott Storch like flames on this nigga right now. Okay.
But I will say, Manny played like 2 unreleased Wayne joints that I was very interested in hearing. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I never heard this shit.
But it's like, yo, you playing shit that's not helping you. Like, I remember when he finally played.
I think at that point he knew it was lost.
Yeah.
He knew it was over. So he was like, I'm about to just drop some teasers.
There were straight up like 5 to 6 joints where it was just like you.
Yeah, he definitely dropped some.
I was literally sitting there like this, just hand on the forehead, fucking just like, dog, you have me stressing right now.
I started commenting on the white flags and shit.
Yeah.
Like, just a whole like 4 lines of that shit.
Just
throw the towel in, my nigga.
You know, Matt, in the amount of people you see in the comments,
Fat Joe was even
get
telling
Manny the fuck out of here, yo.
Like,
and then when people try to respect them both, like, yo, Scott better than Manny better than any other producer. but Scott better than Manny. And you're like, nigga, no, nigga. Manny is not better than any other producer. Shut the fuck up.
And then when you put it, when Manny played all his shit, he be like, yo, a lot of your shit sound the same.
Yup. And that's what I'm saying. Like, none of it even sounded mastered except for T.I. shit. And there was 2 T.I. songs. So I was like, dog, we can't even hear it. Like, and I know it ain't your speakers and shit like that. It is solely because you are working with these niggas who was just like, I'm not spending no extra money on, I'll spend it on my fucking rims before I spend it on mastering.
Yeah. My rims.
Like, yo, like dead ass. Yo,
nigga, like, what the fuck I'm about to say? What's about Scott? Yeah, he did like the little low blow shit against Scott. Like,
what was that? Because people said that was a low blow, and I was like, what is that?
He was playing certain like clips and shit where it was mentioning like how the fact that this nigga lost millions of dollars, fucking having a drug habit.
That's what they
like
were saying. Yeah.
So
and he was like, "You damn right."
But it was weird. But it was weird though, because like he did one in the beginning when he was still in it, and you kind of like, all right, it's kind of distasteful, but all right. But he was still doing them when it was already a rap. So it's like now you really just look like a fucking sore loser.
Did it come back? Because I was watching it and then the stream just stopped. And they still had like 4 songs to go.
Yeah, it came back on. Because technically, Instagram, you can only be on stream for an hour. So sometimes it automatically goes out.
Oh, gotcha.
It was so fucking bad. Like, not even Back That Ass Up was doing it. Could have saved, like...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's because it was like, dog, if y'all got 20 songs
too
and
late.
5 of them matter, and you got this other nigga that's just like, bruh, just what do you want?
And plus, everybody already knew that was coming, so the fact that he played it last is just like, and like Scott is punching the fuck out of you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why did you even play it at that point? Like, you should have at least tried to have it be like a But that was probably the heaviest card he had besides Go DJ, Big Shit Poppin', like,
and Scott wasn't playing though. Like if he played some shit other than rap, it was valid. Like Cry Me a River.
That's what I'm saying.
Sean Paul and Beyonce joint.
He played multiple Beyonce joints.
Yeah, like,
and you were just like, oh.
Even if he was in the hood, he was bumping them shits. Like,
he did Naughty Girl. He did fucking like, yo, you was just like,
Naughty Girl.
Like, dog, like it was like blowing your top off every time he pressed play. You was just like, oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, how many words you know to this? I guarantee you, I at least know the hook and maybe a verse. Like,
hey, nigga, if you had an iPod shuffle in the days when iPods was popping,
yo,
you know what the fuck was going on every time Scott hit play, nigga.
You just pretty much knew that Scott Storch ran the radio for at least 3 to 4 years.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Like, Scott Storch was one of like 4 niggas that was killing your radio while your whole high school life.
Yeah, it was a time like you wasn't shit unless you was fucking like working with Scott.
Yeah, like, Scott, Swiss, Just Blaze, and trying to think about who else, but like those 4 niggas probably ran the entire industry for like 4 years. Yeah. You know, I'm just saying that there's got to be another 4th or 5th just because it couldn't have just been them 3. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's just how much he was.
Shit, Dre.
Dr. Dre.
It's 50.
Yeah.
I would call him as like automatic though.
But I kind of feel like 2000 to 2005, like when I think of that era or that area.
Wasn't that 50?
Yeah, that was
50. Yeah, that was 50. Yeah, that was 50 a lot. Yeah. And then that was also, that was Game. That was a lot of the G Unit shit. Yeah. Whoever the fuck was responsible for some of the Dipset shit.
ARI, right?
That was.
Wasn't that was Dipset, right?
A-Rab?
Yeah, wasn't he?
Nah.
Who was doing Dipset shit?
It wasn't A-R-A-B, it was A-Rab something.
Oh, A-Rab music.
A-Rab music.
You fucked me up. I was like, wait, nah.
Like, A-R-A-B, what the fuck you mean? That nigga was young in the motherfucker. So, yeah, man. I can't wait for more of this, dude. Like, to me, this was the most important shit that happened all week. Dead ass.
Yeah, because this is the only shit that's really keeping everybody fucking... Like, we finally have that one thing. You know, niggas don't got sports. Niggas don't got mad shit right now. Mm-hmm. And it's that one thing where everybody could just kind of come in. Like, it's moment. It's like a moment for, you feel me? Like they say, like, you hop on and you see everybody in the fucking comments. You feel me? Like, niggas, Tamar Braxton be in there. You be like, bitch, what the fuck you doing in here? You feel me? Like, and then somebody else will come
Cosby
in.
be coming out. Like, what?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that? Yeah, Bill just wanted to say he's really supporting all the...
Like, man, anybody would just come in at any moment and just be like, hi, and niggas will lose their fucking mind. Like, oh my God.
Like, dog, I was just sitting there looking at comments every time, like, Manny would play something. I was just like, yo, like, the star-studdedness of it. And then you can always see the artists who have a little bit of a platform, but not enough, because they be the ones in there talking the most. Yeah. They be like, yo, man, all this respect and this and that, blah, blah. Like, nigga, stop trying to stop trying to cop a beat, nigga. Like, you fucking take your little ass fan base on somewhere. Meanwhile, 50 just be, I'm late. You'd be like, nigga,
yeah, Russ was in there talking.
Yeah, he was talking a lot.
Buku shit.
Yo, what up? Yo, what up, E-bro? This and that, yada, yada. I was like, yo, Russ don't need it, though. He was talking as much as them other niggas, but he don't. Russ's fan base is like, holy shit. Yeah. Like, he got a fan base that, like, you can't even fathom. And you'll be like, man, I've never even heard of the guy. Trust me, that nigga does not need you to hear of him utter. like, I'm sure he's fine. Especially because he fucking raps, produces, does all his own shit. So, like, all he does is get all the checks. Oh, who's your producer? Me. Oh, okay, no problem. I'll send you a check. Who's your writer? Russ. Me. Oh, no problem. I'll send you a check. Who's your engineer? Me. Oh, all right, no problem. I'll send...
yeah, can I tell the manager I am the manager?
Exactly, dead ass. That's the best way. That's the best way you can put it. All right.
So we got what? Sean winning and Scott winning. Jonte winning.
Oh, Scott definitely. No, actually, most of the people on the internet said that they felt like Neo and Jonte was a tie.
A tie, a draw, like respect.
Yeah. Like one, that was a really good battle.
That was a good battle. Yeah.
Two,
a classic.
There was a lot of respect. I like that when he played the Can't Help But Wait. Neo was like, all right, well, let me just prove that y'all niggas totally took that beat and flipped it from me, and then he played Sexy Love. And shit like that. So like that's why he said this is a serious form of flattery is imitation, and then play Sexy Love because
that's why he kept saying that. I was wondering why he kept saying that. I think I jumped in right after
because they basically both were working with Stargate at that time. And so Stargate, that whole thing where it was like Sexy Love and then Hate That I Love You and then like all those beats that were like all sounded similar as fuck. Yeah. It was all Stargate and Neo just writing like a motherfucker. But if you played them all back to back, they would all blend together because it was the same fucking. Hate that I love you. Like it was all that shit. So, that's why he was saying that because he's just like, okay, cool. So you work with Stargate too? Yeah, no problem. Like they was just giving all that shit to me first. So sure. They had a tight ass relationship. Like. There's so many Stargate songs and shit like that. That was Neo and so yeah. I'm interested in this one tonight, and I'm definitely interested in that T-Pain Lil Jon one.
That's gonna be fucking.
That one's full wild cards because it's like a little bit of what they done, but you don't really know.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, both got some shit, but like
we don't even know all the shit.
Two completely different auras. Two completely different auras.
Yeah, I can't wait for it, man. So. We'll be back with that update. Hopefully a little more interesting stuff happens this week. Otherwise, we'll just have to do like some quick ass rundown next week and get back to bullshitting like we normally do. So, all right, man. Well, it's.
Did y'all talk about the empty arenas on like wrestling yet?
No, we haven't talked. Well, we talked a little bit about it when the first week.
Yeah, when they first kind of announced.
That shit is weird, man.
It's weird, just period. Like,
but I think they're about to shut a lot of that shit down because Florida, a lot of the shit that they were doing was in Florida, and Florida finally shut shit down. So they're doing Mania this weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Empty.
Yeah, but I heard they got some super what's the word? Theatric, whatever the fucking word.
Theatric.
I was telling niggas like, they should have just went on a break off rip. They should have pushed back Mania. You fucking if Tampa don't want to run it, you fucking run that shit in Madison Square Garden or something. When you can have fans, you feel me? Because it's like, but the thing is, I think they just want to fucking get it out the way because Mania is like their reset. So once you get it out the way, you get the results. And then you fucking go on a hiatus until it's ready for them to come back. So I mean, it's like AEW's been great. because they like really work the no crowd thing to like they make it work.
Yeah. But WWE doesn't really know how to do it right now.
Yeah, I guess.
That's weird. Because you're used to the big ass fans and crowd noise and shit like that. Like, when they cutting the promos over like the screen and shit, and it's just like silence, and I'm just like,
it's like the
what is this?
Like the house shows, like the first time.
Stone Cold was like, "Give me a hell yeah," and using the crowd be like, "Hell yeah,
bro!" Like
but he did that shit with no crowd, and they like pan the camera to the crowd, just empty seats. So he's like, "Give me a hell yeah,
bro!" Like certain shit,
it is
like,
just silence.
Yeah, I remember the first time I went to a house show, I was like, and like I finally got to hear all the wrestling without the commentary, and I'm like, I'm assuming that's exactly what the shit looks like now, like just on a national scale. I mean, even late night TV, like late night TV is kind of like they're doing okay, but they're just doing like mad like little
everybody's
clips.
like everybody's fucking like streaming from home now.
Oh damn, I forgot about late night TV.
Hella webcams and shit, and then when you finally do see something that looks like it's like been produced, you're like, when the fuck did y'all do this shit? Or like, did you just find a celebrity who was like, I really don't give a fuck? Like, what's up? Like,
damn, that shit's super weird, bro.
A lot of this stuff has been weird. Like, I literally haven't even been watching much content because of it. Because I was just like,
can't. That shit not the same, man.
Yeah, but no, it's not at all. I mean,
especially wrestling.
And the thing is, like, it's like even like the movie industry, like almost every industry right now has been fucked. like every industry. I told Cash straight up. I said, coronavirus.
No movie theaters.
Just in general, like most of them just even had to stop production though. So it's not like, oh, when the movie theaters come back, we just like, it's like, nah, niggas gotta keep making the movie.
You gotta finish the movie and shit.
Like, you gotta make the movie, you gotta post production, then you gotta do the proper trailer rollout. Like, you gotta do all the fucking work still.
Yep.
And I told her, I said, to be honest, this shit is on some biblical shit right now. Because, you got to think about it. Like, Cats was like, oh, well, this isn't as bad as shit could have been. I'm like, you think stuff like the Black Plague and smallpox didn't do shit like this to the world? The only difference was we didn't have the industry that we have now when that shit happened.
Nigga, I'll never see the time America cancels any type of sports.
I never seen the time when and the thing is, we keep feeling like it's just America. Or it's just America and Italy. And it's like, no, it's the whole world. Like, shit's going down. Like, just stop. And it's like, when you're looking at the industries some industries are okay and some industries are fucking dying. Like, Disney losing $83 billion within like a week of just being shut down.
No park.
No amusement parks. Mad shit. No fucking movies. No fucking, like, nigga, like, come on, be like.
I ain't even think of that. Like, Six Flags is dead.
Six Flags said they might not even come back this year. like the shutdown game is vicious. The postpone game is vicious because it's like, we all just can't afford to try to lose this money.
Well, to say, my nigga, either that or you sell your season passes for like $5.
I told Cash, what you gonna sell it for? Can't nobody use it?
Who's buying? Every day, nigga. No lines? Sign me up.
You dumb. Hey, you want to walk around Six Flags? It's gonna be closed, but we trespassing. But season pass, nigga. Ain't nobody stopping me, bitch. I pay monthly. Whatchamacallit? But I said, I was like, this on some biblical shit, dead ass, because it's like, like even with companies, like fucking Sprint just joined forces with T-Mobile. Like, they just merged.
Yep.
And it's like, you're seeing companies, it's almost like it was like, chill with all this greed. Like, chill with all this. Because it's like, it's forced every single industry and every single like CEO and this and that and yada yada to have to just like chill the fuck out. Like, there's nothing you can do. It's nobody's fault. You can keep trying to make all these business moves that you want, but most of these shits you just gonna have to settle down, sit down, and wait.
Yeah, just chill.
The people that don't hang out and then, this is pretty much my everyday anyway. Yeah, I'm an introvert. I've been just it's like, y'all niggas gonna get so fucking thirsty.
Let that shit kick in for like a year.
Nigga, it's already
6
been
months.
like a month. Extroverts are fucking going nuts. And you introverts, nigga, give us, it ain't even gonna take a year, dog.
It's different when you have a choice.
Yeah.
But now you like.
I tell people all the time, if you tell a depressed person how to be depressed, they will not do a damn thing that you just told them to do. Yeah, all right, cool. Just stay in your house all day. I understand that you're depressed. I want to respect that. So what I want you to do is stay in your house. I don't want you to really go do anything like that. If you want to check social media, I suggest that you check social media. In fact, check it a lot. and then just watch Netflix and TV all day. That depressed person will be outside in the park crying. Like, fuck out of here, dog.
Like, fam, like, it's to the point, like, niggas can't even get no pussy in the crib. My mom said, hell no.
Like, don't bring that corona coochie
bring
over
them
here.
fast ass girls in my house.
Yo, man, it's just in general, bro.
I hear you. I get it.
Like, some people are afraid. Like, I'm gonna let you know right now, you are the newest person I've been exposed to in the past, like, month alone. I've been around my baby mama. I've been around my baby. I've been around my son. I don't go near my first baby mama anyway, so, like, so she walk out the house and I be like, oh, all right, what up? And then fucking, my boy, run over to me.
He said, we've been social distancing.
Yeah, exactly.
That nigga's late.
Man, I gave her a hug like once last year, and that's about as close as we got in the past like 6 years, dog. So, and then other than that, like, in my house, like, I'll be in this room, my mom be in her room. Like, we've been separate like that. So,
Word.
I'm not afraid unless I cough in the middle of the air because I got it and she just walk into that shit. I'm not worried about my moms whatsoever right now, from me at least.
Yeah.
But I still think, I tell people all the time, I think good will come from this shit because, nigga, like, a lot of these industries, once they reopen, it's gonna be a flood, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, I don't want to go outside once all this shit reopens. Like, nigga.
No.
Oh, I'm going to the movies. Yeah, you think you're going to the movies. Right, I'm going to fucking Six Flags. No, you think you're going to Six Flags. Like, good luck when every place has 8-hour lines because everybody's like, freedom!
I'm about to say, unless niggas is still skeptical and they still like, but if niggas is gonna go crazy because they can finally go outside, it's quiet.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
quiet.
So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie though, man. Like, you can still probably get like a girl or two out here. You just can't. I don't know about bringing them to the crib, but like, shit, people bored.
Yo, let me tell you my favorite part about this whole shit.
I'm trying to find a new best friend in this time.
my nigga, no traffic in the mornings to work.
Bro, listen.
Oh my
God.
God.
Nigga, I have been a courier for 7 years. Nigga, every time they call me for a run, don't matter what time of the day. Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah,
I don't gotta worry about rush hour.
Shit.
I don't gotta worry about nothing. Oh, no, to the far end of Long Island? No problem. I got
you. I got you.
Got you right now. What time is it right now? Oh, it's 3 p.m. Okay, no problem. Yeah, cool. I'll be home by 8. Yeah.
I ain't doing shit.
I will be home by 8. Shit. Like, yo, and that's the best part. It's like, yo, like, it feels like nobody's out here. And there's still movement.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Like, me being me, I love shit like that.
But that's the problem, though. It's going to feel just like, at the beginning of the year, every time, like, everybody get their taxes, you get a bunch of new drivers on the road or people who didn't have a car who now have a car and shit like that. The problem's going to be, once everybody busts out their fucking houses, nigga, stay in your house for, like, the next 3 or 4 months.
Nah, hell no. That's what I'm saying. I got to let outside air out for a little bit, nigga, before I come back outside.
That's what I'm saying, because niggas is about to be out here fucking wilding.
Cause it be maybe niggas that have this shit still, and they gonna come outside and just put that shit back outside. Like,
yeah, like there's a lot of people that are paranoid, but it's like I said, if I can count the people I've been around on one hand, like, I'm sure I ain't got that shit.
Yeah, like next time I go to work, I'm masking up, gloves and everything, cause that shit getting too close. Walgreens warehouse.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, you gotta come. Well, yeah, they do say it stays on cardboard for 12 hours.
Yeah.
And some nigga be coughing on that package like.
We get mad trailers from China. So
shit. Be that new anthrax and shit, yo. Oh yeah, my bad. I just came back from the break room. What you doing? Oh, I was just eating corn chips, dog. That wasn't a real cough. Yo, quarantine this nigga. Send this nigga back to the break room, nigga, and leave him there. But yeah, man, let's see, what happens. I'm happy about getting together today, man. I've been so lonely. I felt so alone. I thought I had nobody. Day 15 of quarantine. What'd you say? Yeah, yo, dog. I've been telling him for like 2 weeks, like, Jobo, man, let's pod about this shit, nigga. I'm amped. Like, all we got is time, nigga. Let's just set up, dog. Like, let's just do a fucking 20-minute every day. Like, fuck it, just. Let me start practicing getting this shit back on camera or some shit like that, man. Like, fuck this shit, man. Like, we got to do something with this fucking time, dog. Because it's the thing is, once stuff start back up, if you didn't do nothing with it this time, you are going to hate yourself more than you've ever hated yourself. Even if you had no job for 5 years, finally got a job and was like, damn, I really should use that time. You're going to hate yourself more than that.
That's why I've been using how I've been using it. I wake up, fucking listen to some beats. If I could find some shit, if I could muster up some shit to write, I'm writing it. Yeah. Because it's like, yo, like, I want to be able to, as soon as this shit up, I just want to be able to hit the studio.
Pretty much.
You feel me? Like, yeah, like.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and mix that shit. And that's the thing too is, I mean, if anybody had any money right now, you could still get all that shit made right the fuck now because you're engineer in the house and so is your ass.
Yep.
You know, so you send them tracks out, but like you said, true. Yeah. Just writing that shit and fucking, and that's it. You know, this shit fucked up a lot of my job prospects. I graduated. They was like, yeah, you'll get something in like the next 2 weeks. Man, hell nah, nigga. I applied like 20 places in like a week and a half. And by the time I was getting my background checks and shit going down, they was like, oh yeah, most places are on a spending freeze right now until this all blows over. And then people like, well, what about if you just start doing like food deliveries or this and that, or blah, blah. And you like, nigga, you think I'm the only one out here doing food deliveries right now? Like, these niggas is making cake, but like, what the fuck? Like, damn, yo. Like, I went to school to not be a food carrier, nigga.
I mean, nah, but right now.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I mean, shit. That definitely could be some money.
Yeah, Cass was like, yo, just go fucking apply for Uber Eats right now, my nigga. Like, that's it.
Like, do it for a little bit.
You got a whole app where you pick up groceries for niggas.
Yeah.
They got like $30 orders. You can make like $80, $60 on one order.
Mm-hmm.
Just pick up whatever the fuck they want.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's your bread right there for the day.
You go in the store and you look for it. And
yeah, you do 6 orders for the day. You straight.
Yep. So that's kind of what I've been looking at right now. Like, all right, I got to do something because, like, I don't like having no light-ass pockets, bro. But, like, these are some real light-ass pockets. Like these pockets.
Yeah, shit, I'm hoping my job said they going to pay us for the time off.
Like, I at least take some
like,
light
shit,
skin.
I mean, I should be getting a check tomorrow. Hopefully I wake up to a check. Because I'm like, God, yeah. I'm like, shit.
I know. I'm so sad, guys. But, all right, man. This was a good damn time. I greatly appreciate it. I'm tired. You see a nigga like, I can't even do I can't even do the intro like I normally do. And I'm all like, nigga, you fucking, what happened? We watched this nigga die on the bike. Nigga, I don't know, man. One day I'm gonna just have to run the gauntlet. Like, yo, how many episodes can I do in like a day? Like how long can we just kill a podcast before I'm just like?
I mean, I think that's light work. If niggas posted up fucking all day as long as food was coming in.
Oh yeah. No, I definitely think it's light work because it seems like light work until you realize in order to keep the entertainment value, sometimes you really gonna have to like catch the energetic moment sometimes, unless you just want one episode that's real chill. Like, so the other day, you just like, yo, why y'all niggas so chill right now? This is what coronavirus does to the, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. What the fuck was I saying? Anyway, very happy to have you, my guy B. I don't get to see you enough, so it is always good.
Thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here.
Yo,
this nigga just getting the most fakest industry ass.
Right? Yeah. Hey, appreciate you having me here. Happy to be here.
The opportunity is great.
Shut your ass up, yo. Shut your ass, man. Jumbo, take the microphone. Shut this fake ass fucking industrial ass. Yeah, man, cool, man. You know,
most fucking politically correct answer ever.
Appreciate you having me. Happy to be here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Keep the struggle up.
I see
y'all. Y'all working. There you go. Y'all working. Man, Jumbo, take us out. Brickley, don't say shit else.
Just try to make the best out of this time off. Try to be productive. If you haven't a craft, perfect it, or at least attempt to perfect it. Well, just be great and stay sane. And see you later.
See you later,
bitches.
Yo, wash out dirty ass hands.
Facts and your dirty ass drawers.
Yeah, word up.
Pussy stinking bitch.
I'm still horny.
I won.
Still horny from the blue chew. Anyway.
It's been a whole like 5 hours.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, the wind hit me the wrong way. I'm out here. Ooh, wind, I ain't know it was like that, baby. Take me to dinner first.